Hey fam, welcome back to the Guiding Chariot. I hope you guys are all doing well, and I hope you guys are excited for our new pick a card reading. So I was doing the pre-shuffle, getting everything ready, and look who decided to pop up. So I wanted to leave the prosperity card as a message for all of us. I was also thinking of what today's focus was going to be. I owe you guys a money and career reading. Today's the day with this prosperity card coming out. So I'm going to add this guy back in, but I wanted you all to see that. So we are going to be focusing on money and career. So we're going to pull our stacks and then intuitively pick the one that feels right for you. You can choose by the cards. You can just choose by number. I put some crystals down below each stack. So if you're drawn to the crystal, whatever means works for you. So I have some Bramberg amethyst, Lemurian quartz, and ametrine. So if you guys are drawn to the crystals, the stacks, whatever. This is going to be a general message concerning finances, so it may just be about money in general, it may be about work. Someone fell out. We're just going to make that card number 1. We'll figure out what that is together. Do a little cut. While we get our stacks out, did anyone have a crazy moon moment? So I'm filming this on Monday, so we had the new moon last night. Or it was in the afternoon for me. Where do I want to put these? I'm going to put this over there. And this weekend was wild for me. And not only for me, like when I say for me, not all the experience I had this weekend had to do with me. But like things have happened to me and my friends this weekend. So lots of highs, but also a lot of lows too. Like it was kind of all over the place. But I think that's part of this kind of new beginning that's coming for all of us. So how that translates into, workspace, financial space, we'll find out today. But it feels like literally a whole bunch of stuff kind of got shaken up, mostly so something can break through, and maybe it's us breaking through. I feel like a lot of us are coming to the end of particular cycles and patterns. Like as I kind of was meditating on it, it almost felt like, and you can relate to this or not. It's all going to be different. So again, take it as it resonates, like all readings. But I feel like a good chunk of us have, like with 2020, got a major redirection, or maybe things were just kind of removed and taken off the plate. Gave us, probably more free time than some of us wanted, enjoyed, appreciated, expected. Maybe, I don't know. And in a way, it was its own blessing, right? Because it gave us time to think and reimagine as we, go through reinvention. Stay. That was going to fall over. And it just gave us an opportunity to reflect. So I feel, especially for those of us who maybe have been going through the past year, the past few months, maybe the past few hours, like it's going to be different for all of us, where we just kind of felt lost, we're looking for new direction, or we've been wanting new direction, we just didn't know what it should be, where it should go. I feel like that really is about to change and shift for us now. Not necessarily because of this moon, but I just kind of feel like the time is now. Like we're at that moment. All right. So here are our 3 stacks. Remember, we have the Bramberg amethyst, Lemurian quartz, and the ametrine. So select whichever stack you feel drawn to, and we'll deeper dive. Everything's timestamped down below. I'll see you in your reading. Hello, stack number 1. Welcome to your reading. So I just want to say, while I was shuffling the tarot cards before getting into recording, the Justice card came popping up. So I feel like that's a little bit of a nod to balance coming back into your life. So maybe there's, maybe it felt really trying or really struggling, or you felt like you were putting in so much effort without much return. You didn't understand why. And it may have just felt like a weird cycle, and it definitely felt uneven. Like it was all output, and you were like, well, okay, is this even worth it? Like, am I getting a reward for all this effort, for this work, for this time, whatever it is? So I feel like there's going to be some balance coming through for you before we even get into the cards. Before we start getting, let's see what you got for, I don't know why I always get excited flipping them over. Like, let's see what you got. So first card out, breaking free. Yes. So in the little intro, I talked about how we were releasing a lot of things, we're breaking a lot of cycles to make room for these new cycles. So you are busting out in a very big way. And honestly, I feel like that's a common theme that's really hitting a lot of us. Stop it. And look at that. And the clarity. And the clarity card. See, so that justice card going to be big for you. So there definitely is balance. I would even almost even argue, I wonder if there's like a recalibration coming for you as we like start to sort out our new jobs, maybe our new career path, or maybe just some clarity around what caused the situations we've gone through that maybe felt like we were lost, felt like we were like, oh, okay, this is weird, but you know what, this is good because maybe I should do this differently, or maybe I should be doing something else. I just have no idea what that is. One more. Alright. I always like to do a little extra shuffle. Oh. No. They're trying us. So with these cards coming out, especially the breaking free, there is a need to kind of be open, right? Whenever the breaking free card comes up, you kind of have to be, and it's not about being flexible, because sometimes this breaking free isn't always about adapting. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean something wonky is coming and you just need to learn how to roll with it, right? That's why I would say you need to be flexible. But this breaking free is really, we're keeping you. I love how your cards are like, they like almost come out, but they don't. But that one like was like, no, I'm coming. Oh, who flipped? Take you. Another flipper? All right. Now they want to show up. Did someone flip? I swear I felt someone flip. No, maybe not. Making things up. Okay, let's look at what we got so far. I don't even remember what I was saying. I got so distracted. It'll come back to me. Yeah. Great card to show up in a money reading. Oh, can you guys see this? Yes, you can. Yay. Getting used to this angle. So first card out, 10 of Pentacles. Love to see this in a money reading. We want something that's going to be able to support us and provide and create a stable foundation, not only for us, but our families, our loved ones, whoever we care about. Love to see this coming up. We also have the Page of Cups coming up, which, yes, is a very intuitive card. Yes, it's a page, so it speaks to new beginnings. Honestly, to me, what's coming up more is this extra fish. Excuse me, or not extra fish, but this little fish that's in the cup. This fish symbolizes something that, started a long time ago. So this may have been an idea, a passion project, like, wouldn't it be great if I could do this for work? Maybe we had an opportunity that we let go, but it's always kind of like played with us, or something we've wanted to do that we've just kind of had on the back burner for a long time. Honestly, I feel like that is returning, or it's something that we've been working on. And again, it's that idea of like, I've been trying to make this happen, but I don't see it going, but I'm like so attached to it. I want this to be the thing, or I'm really dedicated to making it work. I just haven't seen it happen yet, right? Like, we're still waiting for our big breakthrough moment where things just kind of like, oh, everything fell into place. You have this massive jump, Page of Cups to King of Cups. Huge, massive jump. So literally walking in, really green, I don't want to say naive, but maybe a little inexperienced, at maybe not even ground level, maybe basement level, but this is what we wanted to do. We wanted to work our way up. Literally, this is like having that entry level position and then becoming CEO. So huge growth. Like, literally, this feels like that breakthrough moment. Like, just to make a simple example, this could be something where, like, you've had an Instagram page for ever, and you've just kind of been posting when you felt like it, and you've just been doing some kind of things, and it's almost like something snaps where you have that one post or that one video that instantly goes viral, and you go from like 10 followers to 1 million followers in a relatively short amount of time. Like, this is a huge step up for you. So especially if this is in regards to a business, this is huge. But this is really you, I don't want to say feeling fulfilled, right? Because honestly, starting out with the Ten of Pentacles, you're probably, this is, for those of you where this is a job or a side project maybe that we're trying to develop into a business, this is already something you're emotionally connected to anyway. So you probably are already fulfilled with this type of work. But now it like is at the point where now you get some returns from it, right? Because remember, we went from Page of Cups to King of Cups. So it's already something you're emotionally in, right? Signified by those Cups cards. We just need it to pay the bills, right? We want it to reap some reward. But that is honestly what I see happening. And then last card out, we had the Magician. So again, this is you using your will, right? You are in control. You are making things happen. You are in the driver's seat now. This is huge. And it literally right in the middle, right between this page and the King, I think that's where this break free moment comes in, and also the clarity. It's like, oh, now I understand what I'm supposed to do. What do I do next? How do I take this to the next level? There is this kind of like epiphany moment, either on how to take it to the next level or what the next thing is for you, right? Oh, thank you. I even feel like this is even about a new job, right? Maybe you had like one particular position that was about, oh my god, yeah, now that I can see that, totally. You know, you had this Page of Cups, maybe you were like working at like something to kind of get your feet wet and learn what a certain industry was about. I feel like I want to take you this way. Yes, I do. Where you could be like literally just kind of learning about a certain industry or certain business. Maybe you made some connections and then you finally do it for yourself, or you do, maybe you're in the same field but then you join a different company and that company really sees your worth or invests in you and really, you know, sees the value add in what you bring to the table. Like this is just a huge step up and you really get recognized for it. But more so it's like there's a boost in confidence, there's a boost, I mean, we were talking about the boost in money, but there's a real empowerment when you move from here to here, right? And again, like I said, you are the one in control, right? So, and I think with that, I do feel this may be more entrepreneurial, but it doesn't have to be, right? You know, apply it where it makes sense for you. Okay, cool. Love. So we have the Nine of Swords here. This is the one I was kind of like, actually, so that means it was upside down when we first saw it, or when it was first on the table. So this is something that, you know, we've definitely worried about, thinking about falling under the Ten of Pentacles. What did I just say? Pups? I don't know, maybe you do something with dogs. Or that was Pentacles and Cups smashed together in my brain. Pups. The 10 of Pups. I wouldn't mind 10 pups, that's cute. But this Nine of Swords tells me this is something that's definitely been nagging us. It's been on our mind, probably causing us some anxiety, right? Oh, is this the thing? Am I wasting my time? Will it ever pan out? Will it ever get to the place I want it to be? Yes, it will. Yes, it will, right? But again, it's this epiphany moment that kind of triggers it. And like I said, it could mean that you take what you've been doing and you take it to the next level, or you do shift. And if it's a change in career or change in jobs, it doesn't feel like you're changing industries, right? But it does feel like you either step into an entrepreneurial role where you're doing it for yourself, right? So you're making your own money, you're not making someone else's money, or you like move to another company and you're in a place where you're recognized, you're more valued, and you have a little more say, right? You're not like just you're not following orders, you're not doing the grunt work. Like someone recognizes you and gives you a job that puts you in the driver's seat, right? So you definitely have way more control over the outcome, your actions, your schedule, the plan, whatever this business is. You are the one that really drives it, which is great, right? More responsibility, but you know, also more benefit. And getting to this place definitely has something that's been on your mind. Definitely has been something that you think about, are consciously aware of, and then, you know, with the Nine of Swords, probably we're a little worried about, is it going to happen? How do I get there? I don't understand what I'm doing wrong, what I'm missing, da 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 da. And then we have the Six of Swords followed by the Judgment card. This is beautiful. So Six of Swords is a card of movement. So some of you physically might be moving, like maybe you get a new job opportunity in another place, or maybe you're thinking of moving, you know, and it's in this new city or wherever you go to that this opportunity lies. Or energetically, this is just about you moving forward, moving on. I talked a little bit about where some of you, this might be a shift in company. Maybe you leave one to do another, or you leave a company to do it for yourself. So there's definitely this energy that's moving you forward. And then the Judgment card is perfect to be falling up underneath the King of Cups, right? Because the Judgment card is all about answering your calling, right? You can see this shell blower, and you know it's about rebirth, right? So people rising up. In a traditional deck, it's about them rising up out of their graves, right, and coming back to life. But this is about finding purpose. This is about finding your mission, you know, your soul mission for some of you. But this is where you finally find your fit. Like, you're no longer trying to like play and, you know, get along in a surrounding, and you're just trying to figure it out. Like, now you're playing in your own sandbox. You're not in someone else's sandbox, you're playing in your sandbox, right? And it was custom built for you, right? It was made for you. This is great. Like, especially for those of you, I feel like a lot of you, this is a job opportunity. This is a new job. This is, for some of you, maybe even a new career. But I also, like, I kind of keep coming back to this idea where it is a little more entrepreneurial. So maybe you either start your own business, or maybe you do like contracted work where, you know, you're hired for, you know, for kind of individual jobs and things like that. But again, it's like you are the one, I just keep coming back, you are the one in control. Like, you see the way forward, you know, it's your plan, it's your vision, and it's super, super successful. I mean, we started this reading with the Ten of Pentacles. And honestly, all these cards are super, super, like, I was going to say beneficial, but they're super positive. The only one is the Nine of Swords, but it's sitting in the past, right? So it's, the anxiety was about getting to this point, but now you're there, right? Now you've arrived at that position. Ooh, who's that? Page of Swords. This is my little rebel. Shake things up, reinvent yourself. Yeah. And again, underneath the Magician. So again, mission, it's all about your will, right? Things happen because the Magician says so. The world turns and changes and grows and evolves because you say so. You're the inventor. I mean, you literally are jumping into the driver's seat, my friend. I love it. Well, you did not want to go in there. Yep. Sorry, I bent you a little bit. I'm going to take this as our last card, Strength card, overpowering. And what I love about the Strength card, if you know tarot symbolism, you know, kind of already aware of this. The Strength card isn't about bullying your way to the top. It's not about overpowering anyone, cheating anyone, you know, stepping on any toes. This is about you just doing you. Like, you're being recognized for your efforts, for what you bring to the table. I talked about value add with this King of Cups. Like, you literally are just doing what you are good at, what you love to do, and that's how you win. That's literally how you win. And it's not about like coasting. That's not it. You're putting in the effort, you're putting in the work. You have been, honestly, from what I see here. So it's there's a bit of it being recognized, but it's just, you found your fit. Like, you either find your fit, or like I said, I think a lot of you are creating your fit, right? You're like, you know, I'm so glad of what I learned here, but I think I could do it differently and I could do it better. And if you don't want to listen to me, or you don't want to change and think my ideas are weird, that's fine. You keep doing it your way, but I think I'm going to go do it my way. And you literally change the game. It's amazing. So the people who don't listen to you, they're lost, because you are about to make some major shifts happen. And honestly, I think you're reinventing not only yourself, but whatever industry, whatever work you do, I think you're about to change the game, right? Because I almost want to say, you've seen patterns, you've seen cycles, you've seen behaviors that maybe work, but you also see the flaws. You also see where things can change, where you can do things differently, where things can evolve and adapt. Especially now, as, you know, business in general, because of what happened in 2020, have had to adapt and had to adjust. And now, now things are so different. Like, you know, even if you just think of regular retail, right? I mean, something as basic as that. How people shop is different. How we market is different, you know. So I think with that, you have the sensibility where you can see those changes happening, and you can also see how we as a business need to adapt and change with it, right? Whether it's to reach consumers or get your business out there, what have you. I think your mindset is already in a place where you can easily navigate through all of that. And now it's just this moment where you really step into the driver's seat and you get to call the shots, versus, you know, quote unquote, being the underling here with the Page of Cups and trying to get someone to listen to you. Either someone finally gives you your break, right? Because we have the break free card, where you get to like really speak up and be heard and affect some change. Or again, you just, I got this, I'm going to do it for me then, because you don't want to do it, so I'll do it. But it's going to lead to a big, big win. But honestly, it's this mental space. It's the foresight, the thought, the clarity, that really is shining through in this particular reading. So it's really you about having this vision and really getting the chance to see it through your way on your terms. And again, it leads to big success. But it is a lot of reinvention. But you are moving forward from whatever held you back, whatever stagnancy has been going on, and all that effort you've been putting in finally returns to you, right? And I think I mentioned it earlier, where it's like if you were like the underling and you were making someone else's money, now literally all of that energy gets directed back to you. Like you're making your money now, which is amazing. I love this. I love this reading so much. I feel like if I was picking, this is probably the one I would end up picking too. I love this. So great reading. I'm going to wrap it up there. As always, my lovelies, take care, stay safe out there, and I will catch you in your next reading. I do plan to do another one later this week, so maybe Friday-ish, so stay tuned for that. I don't know what the theme will be for that one, so stay tuned and find out. But make sure you like this video, leave a comment down below, let me know what you picked. And as always, make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell to be notified when the next reading pops up. I love you guys, take care. Hello, stack number 2. Let's get into your reading. All right. Oh, I mean, could we get any better? Could we get any better than the Blessings card? Like, this is perfect. So, definitely expect some... I almost want to say, like, for some of you this may be a surprise, right? It may be just like a sudden windfall or some great opportunity. I feel like this is blessings for your efforts. Like I feel like you've been working towards something, and this card is like, yep, now you get it. Now you get the prize. Like that stuff you've been trying to create, that stuff you've been trying to manifest, here it is. But it does feel this is more so something that has been either a long-term goal, or like we've been putting, you know, diligence and effort into kind of creating something. I feel like now it's the moment where that like fully comes to fruition with this Blessings card. Oh my God, perfect. Manifestation. So yes, for sure this is something you have been trying to bring into existence, right? You've been trying to bring it out of the ethereal and make it physical, and now it's happening. Oh my God, that's insane. That's insane. I think that's why I get so excited when it comes to the pick a card part, where we actually flip the cards over, because I don't like to look at it and we all find out at the same time. And I was like, that's perfect. Perfect. So yes, whatever you've been working on, whatever you have been trying to manifest, it's finally coming on in. I love that. So yeah, with that manifestation card, I definitely don't get the vibe that this is something new and out of the blue and unexpected. This is like finally that thing you've been trying to make happen. So this could be a certain job, this could be maybe working in a certain field, but this could also be, you know, reaching a point where we're financially stable, where, you know, the money or the income that we've been wanting to have finally happens for us, right? We've reached that point. Maybe for some of you, the goal has been saving up to do a certain thing, take a trip, buy a house, buy a car, you know, whatever that is. But you finally, like, whatever that magic number you were trying to hit, ding, 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 ding. my god, I feel like the rest of this reading is just going to be like, yep, that thing you wanted, it's yours, you got it, it's great. Right, yeah, see, they're like, hold on. I think I'm already thinking of like what cards should be popping out. Okay, then we got one. Maybe we'll talk about this one first. What do we get? Oh my god, yes. The Chariot. Love this. So with this Chariot card coming out, maybe before, the reason this is so like manifestation and blessings, you may be moving out of a period where you felt like you weren't moving. Everything felt slow, or maybe even felt like there was way more resistance. Like, why is this so struggle bussy? I'm not moving forward. I'm not making anything happen. Now you're like leading the race. You're number one. You're making things happen. Definitely a lot of abundance flowing to you. So take it as it resonates, but you're definitely on a successful path. But I do kind of get this feeling that maybe before we just felt stagnant, we just felt stuck. We were like, okay, when is something going to happen? When's something going to move? When's something going to change? It also, Chariot's also the card for Cancer, so if you're a Cancer watching this, it may just be a sign for you. Oh lordy, that jumped all over the place. So we have Six of Wands, recognition, success, victory. I had a feeling that was going to come out. Oh, hey, stop it. We also have the Queen of Wands coming out. Now, when she landed, she was in reverse, but honestly, I am not feeling that. If anything, honestly, I don't even know how many of you will vibe with this. I hope it's not many, because I don't think it's for many of you. But this Queen of Wands, having her come up in reverse, I almost feel like that may be what was noticed, right? Someone recognized that. How do I want to word this? How do I want to word this? Sorry for the pause. The only reason is because I like having this card show up in reverse does mean something, but the way I'm getting it is different, and I'm just trying to see if I can fit those together, but it's just not coming, so we're not going to do it. Because traditionally that card in reverse, at least for me, like it's someone who, can be kind of lazy, apathetic, not really invested, and just kind of like meh about everything. Because upright, this is such a charismatic card, it's such a passionate card, can be a very sensual card if we were, doing that type of reading. But this is someone who is just magnetic and charismatic, and things just come to them. Having this card in reverse almost made me feel like someone recognized that you were doing the thing, you were quality, you were making things happen, but for some reason it just wasn't working out, right? Like you were doing the things, but nothing happened. And they full on were like, something should have happened from that. Like that was a good move, or that was a lot of effort this person just put in, right? I almost feel like that was what was recognized with the Six of Wands. I feel like that's the thing that stood out, was your drive and your passion. It just wasn't happening. Versus this card in reverse being like the passion just wasn't there. Like I don't feel that was a thing. Because clearly you have been working and trying to make this happen. You've been wanting this for a long time. You've been doing what you thought was right. So I feel like all those efforts were really recognized. And I think it was also recognized that, you kind of weren't getting what you deserved, right? Four of Swords, a moment of rest, relaxation. We might have been too worried over something. We might have been trying to control something so much. Now you've reached a moment of peace. Oh, hello. Interesting. Now we have the Knight of Wands that showed up in reverse. So again, this energy of like, ooh, now I'm getting too excited. Knocking things over. This I feel like is really tying together with this Four of Swords, right? This need for, if I can pick it up, there we go. This need for kind of rest and being at peace and slowing things down. Because this Knight, when this Knight is in reverse, it's a little too impulsive, right? It's almost kind of reckless, right? He's almost reckless with his energy in the sense where he's taking every advantage and leaping on it, jumping on it. It's not about necessarily what he's passionate about or dedicated to or driven to succeed in. It's just, oh, there's an opportunity, I'm going to take it. Oh, there's a thing I can do, I'm going to do it, right? Maybe even if he can't do it, he's just doing it because he can, right? It's a little foolish, this behavior, but it's just because it's running too hot, it's running too quickly, and there's this need to slow down, right? You don't need to do everything. Funnel that intention where it needs to go. Funnel that intention to where it's actually going to make sense for you. I feel like I want to put those two together. Which in a way makes sense, because again, I still connect to this Queen of Wands in the upright as far as your energy is concerned. But it makes sense that if this energy is kind of true and attracting what it needs, there's no need to waste it on, superfluous things, on the, whatever comes. And actually, this is the second time I've looked down and seen the Empress on the bottom of the deck. So you are creating opportunity for yourself. And they're everywhere, right? But I think here's what's happening. You finally kind of get put into a situation where you get to do the right one versus anyone, right? Does that make sense? I always think it's funny I ask that question to the camera, like you're gonna pop through the screen and be like, yeah, it makes sense. Oh, okay. Get over there. Yep. What did we just say? 8 of Cups. So again, we're walking away from all the energy wastes, right? Yeah, because I feel like with that Four of Swords, we've just been putting our energy into almost anything, right? Because we want it to manifest. We have been working on making this situation a reality for us, making it tangible. Yeah, that was the energy I picked up all the way in the beginning. So definitely it is something that you have been wanting for and striving for a minute. But I think out of that, where we were like doing all the things and not seeing anything happen, it's because we were kind of like, we were putting our energy into so many baskets, hoping one of them would pan out, instead of really putting 100% in one that was really significant to us, right? It's kind of shifting from this mentality about I'm going to make it any way I can versus like I'm going to be smart and pick the right path for me and give it my all, right? And be completely dedicated. Yep, look at that. 8 of Cups in the world. So again, walking away from these kind of energy wastes and these time drains and closing down that cycle where we aren't rewarded for our efforts, where we aren't feeding into something that nourishes and nurtures us. I love that. And bottom of the deck, Queen of Swords, discernment, right? It's this discernment that brings about this new cycle. Love. Oh, love, love, love. So really, for those of you who chose option 2, it's really about either having this opportunity that fully, like, I almost want to say is reciprocal, like what you put in now finally, pays you back, right? You get to reap the dividends. Or it's about having, maybe the understanding, definitely the discernment to use our energy and use our time more efficiently and more wisely. And again, instead of doing 10% across all these different things, we get to do 100% for the thing, right? Yeah. Oh my god, I just want to give you all like a big hug looking at this. So we've had the Devil card, 5 of Swords, and the 7 of Pentacles. So yes, definitely you have been, I know these cards talk about being like abused and misused, but really this is that energy drain, right? With the Devil and the 5 of Swords. These are all those things that took time from you, took resources from you, were confusing, didn't pan out the way you were, it just kept you unfocused and off target, right? And again, you've been putting in the work, and it's about time for harvest season. And harvest season, it sure is, right? With this Blessings card, as I knock it down. So again, when I say you've been putting in the time, putting in the effort, you really have. And this World card is coming up to say this potential, drain is over. We're letting that go, right? So I almost want to say slow down a little bit. Like, as this comes to you, slow down. You don't need to jump on every little thing that comes to you, right? You really need to make a decision is what all that means. Like, really choose. And we never really know the outcome right away of these paths, right? But it's about choosing the one that, most fuels you, that you really can see yourself doing, maybe what's aligned with your skill set, or what how you want this career of yours to operate. Like, if you want to work from home, why waste your time at the office job, right? Or if you want to work in this particular field, why take the job that's completely unrelated? You know what I mean? Like, I get we need a job, we need income, we need to make that happen. But again, it's not about just choosing any. Choose one that actually feeds you, because if you're not happy there anyway, you're not going to stay there very long. Or you'll just be so miserable you don't even get to enjoy life. And then what good is it? You know what I mean? I don't necessarily think that's the example that you've been living. You might be for some of you, but that just paints the picture, right? Yeah, yeah, 5 of Cups. Because this stuff was hurting you. It wasn't satisfying you. And it's about time you do work that is satisfying and rewarding. And that's literally what's happening. That's what's coming with these blessings card. This blessing card, these blessing cards. Look, I'm making multiple of them. They're so good. Probably because there are multiple. Okay. No. I feel like there's like one more card that's popping out. I'm not ready to play. There it is. Let's see. Get a whole bunch. All right. I was like, I know they're not done. They're not done yet. Ooh, bottom of the deck. Judgment. Finding your soul mission. Stack 1 actually got the Judgment card also. So if you're going back and forth between 1 and 2, it might be time you might want to check out. Nice. Okay. So we got a couple reversals. We got the Queen of Swords again in reverse, King of Pentacles, as well as the Page of Swords. To me, this is your outcome card here, this Page of Swords. Actually, I think, now that I look at it, I think Page of Swords was in the first. I think it was. I think Page of Swords was in stack 1. If you were going back and forth between stack 1 and stack 2, honestly, it might be worth it for you to go and watch stack 1 also, maybe. But honestly, I feel like this is really your outcome. This is where you reinvent yourself and do things differently because of whatever is coming your way. So again, whether this is windfall, whether this is an opportunity, new job, whatever, that is where you really start this new journey here. And it's a page, which is always about a new beginning, because we're moving out of this time where we weren't using, our wisdom and our discernment, where we weren't feeling well manifested, since we have the manifested card, but where we didn't feel very stable and grounded and secure in our position, right? So it's almost kind of like if you want to describe these energies, this is someone who is scattered and not making the right decision, not being wise and practical and logical about things. Maybe someone who's not even really analyzing the situation or the opportunities. We're just kind of jumping because we don't feel very grounded. We don't feel very stable where we are. So we're just kind of leaping from shaky rock to shaky rock, right? If that makes sense. I'm just making weird beach analogies now, jumping from rocks. But that's what this energy is. But this is what's ending, right? This is what we're coming out of. And again, starting to channel and focus our energy where it needs to. And that's what pays dividends, right? So it's not about putting 10% in every basket, hoping one grows. It really is about finding the one that's right and trusting it and choosing something that, I really agree with this. This really resonates with me. I can see myself doing this in the long run. Or, this is exactly what I saw myself doing. So, I'm going to choose this path because this is the one that really makes sense to me. And putting that energy in and really changing things up instead of just taking everything, really reinventing something with intention and with purpose, right? Especially with purpose, because we had that Judgment card on the bottom of the deck, right? That's all about finding your purpose and heeding the call, so to speak. So, super exciting stack 2. This was a great reading. Love, love, love this. But great confirmation on kind of the journey you've been on, right? And how, it is time to kind of evolve that a little bit and to be wiser with your time and your energy and your efforts. And honestly, you are changing that. You are shifting that. And once you do, huge success moving forward, right? And success doesn't always have to manifest as money. We do have some pentacles here, so definitely are going to make money. But it's this reinvention that I think is the key, right? You finally get to do things, probably in a radically different way. But that's a great thing. I love this card for its kind of like rebellious energy in a way, and I'm not very rebellious, but this card really is about like, you know what, things have to change. We can't do it this way. I see a better way. I see things completely differently, and we're just going to try them out. We're going to do it, right? So it is time for a bit of a reinvention, and I love it. And reinvention in the sense, like, I'm just going to throw this out there before we finish. It's not reinvention in the sense where, I've got to change gears, I've got to shift, da 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 da. It's reinventing because it's just the way you've been working, right? So it's not about, it's not like you're doing things completely different and casting everything off and starting all over again. It's just about doing things differently and more efficiently and doing it more effectively. I see a better way, and I'm going to do it like that. All right? My love, beautiful reading. I'm going to wrap it there. But as always, sending you love. I'm wishing you the best. Stay safe out there. I do plan to do another pick a card probably later this week. Maybe Friday. We'll see. We'll see. I'll probably still be here, so it'll probably look the same. But stay tuned for that. So make sure to like and comment this video. I'd love to know how it resonated for you. If you're new, make sure to hit the subscribe button and get the notification bell on so you can be notified when the next pick a card reading pops up. Yeah, I am wishing you the best. Take care. I'll see you in your next reading. Bye. Hello, stack number 3. Welcome to your reading. This is always my favorite bit. I love unveiling the cards. I don't know why. I get just excited as you guys. Are you ready? Interesting. So first card out, awareness. So actually, this is actually a great. I love this card, and I tend to see it 2 different ways. For you guys, with the awareness, I think it's more. Sorry, I'm just kind of trying to take it in. I always look at the card through the camera so you can see it, and I'm not like, you can't see anything while I look at it. But I almost feel like this particular awareness is about synchronicities and signs and being aware as things start to change and as certain messages come through. I feel like some of you watching this video might be very intuitive, or you do a lot of meditating. You seek a lot of signs from your environment, from your guides, things like that. It feels like the awareness is a little more ethereal than tangible. So, which is the other way I see this card. So sometimes it's just awareness of what's, the opportunities around you, the events around you, which never hurts. You should have that. But I feel like this awareness is really, it's like head up. Like there are signs everywhere. Whether these are signs to help confirm your actions and confirm what you're doing, or again, they may even be guiding you towards some opportunity or towards some abundance as we continue to move forward. Okay, so awareness, big thing for you. Stop it. Hello, hi, how are you doing? Spirit guides. So, exactly what we're saying here with this particular energy. So literally your guides are communicating to you. So pay attention to synchronicities. Pay attention to little things that catch your awareness. So if you're walking outside, for me, if I see feathers on the ground or feathers on my path, it definitely kind of triggers me. I'm like, oh, okay, what was I thinking about? What was I doing? Why is this showing up now? For some of you, it might be angel numbers. You might have some deja vu moments where you were thinking about something, and then all of a sudden someone calls you, be like, hey, you want to do this thing with me? And it was like, oh, I was just thinking about that. So be aware of synchronicities is the biggest thing I want to tell you, because I feel like that's little cues that are helping to point you in the right direction. Ooh, hello. Too excited now. Pop that on the side there. All right. Even that may be a synchro. Did someone drop something somewhere? Nah, just me. But it feels like there are going to be signs and messages all around you. I mean, some of you, it may even be dreams. I don't necessarily feel that for a lot of you, but just throwing it out there, some of you it might happen in the dream space. But I feel like it's literally like you'll be walking around or going through your day, and you just start to notice things. You're like, oh, that's funny. I was just talking about that. Oh, or again, like angel numbers. You might see license plates or times on the clock. Like, I almost wish I was home so we were using my numerology deck. That would be a good thing right now. That's a weird thing about not being home. All right, so Page of Swords. This literally has popped out in all 3 readings. It's kind of insane, right? But honestly, it came out at the end of the other 2. You got it right up front. So for those of you who chose number 3, you definitely are starting a new path, right? You're definitely going to be heading in a new direction. Page of Swords is a card. It's my rebel card. Things kind of happen out of the blue with that particular energy, right? It's very Uranian, also very Aquarian. But it is about reinvention and inventing yourself and doing things differently, breaking the norm, breaking the status quo. You also have the Page of Pentacles, so there is growth happening here. You also have 2 pages, so you literally might have a brand new opportunity, which is different from the first 2 readings. First 2 readings seem to have energy of kind of manifesting and working towards something and making something happen. Yours definitely feels like you're being guided to something completely different, completely new. So if you have been looking for that opportunity, if you've been like, oh, like this just feels routine, I'm not really happy here, but I don't really know what to do next, or I know what I want to do, I just don't know how to make it happen, or how to even get started, you're going to be shown the way. You're literally going to be shown the way. And look, bottom of the deck right now, 8 of Wands, communication. So messages all around. Someone might even reach out to you with an offer for something, or a, hey, I know you're really interested in this. I just heard about this. I have a friend who works here, or I heard about this opportunity. You might really want to check it out. It might be something really good for you, because things are changing here. Wheel of Fortune, yes. So new cycle, new opportunities, a shift in circumstances and experiences. Oh, stack number 3, you definitely have an exciting change ahead of you. Yes, because we've been worried and anxious about, I don't know what to do next. I don't know how I'm supposed to change this, what I'm supposed to do. Might even be happening in your dreams, right? If you've been watching my readings, you know I call that the nightmare card. So for those of you who have really clear, vivid dreams, might be what's happening right now. Star card, have hope, have faith, be optimistic. Change is coming. Expect miracles, right? Whenever the star pops up. And I talked about Aquarian energy. That is the Aquarius card. So if you're an Aquarius watching this, it might be amazing confirmation for you that you're in the right place. I love that something brand new and exciting is coming to you. All right. I know, we got some cards. Let's see if we can get maybe one more. There it is. I knew it was coming. Look at that, bottom of the deck right now, King of Cups. Feeling emotionally fulfilled, mastering that space. Yep. Love. Okay. So we have the 8 of Pentacles and we have the 7 of Cups. So Eight of Pentacles is a card of dedication, right? Honing your skills, honing your craft. But you haven't felt that way. You haven't been utilizing your skills. You haven't been doing what you wanted to do. If this is a corporate job, maybe you just felt like you were the paper pusher. You were just, I'm just taking orders and I'm doing what other people want me to do. But I'm not doing what I want to do. And now I'm so lost and confused. I don't know what I should do next, right? With this Seven of Cups energy. I can tell you that is over. 10 of Swords. I know it's a rough card, right? No one really likes the 10 of Swords. Personally, I would rather get the Tower than the 10 of Swords. This is not a fun thing. But what's nice about it, 10 of Swords is the end, right? Because this poor guy, he's dead, right? He's dead, but it's over, right? Now he begins anew, right? Now he transitions into the next phase, next form, next world, next life, whatever you want to put. This is you reaching the end of the road. You've gone as far as you can in this opportunity. But that's great because you have a new one coming. There is huge, huge change for you. Huge change. I feel like your reading is moving so much faster than the others. But literally, I think it's because this Wheel of Fortune here literally is about to it's literally like picking you up, putting you on a brand new path. Like, nope, we're not doing that anymore. We're done with that. You're going to go over here and do these things because this isn't going anywhere, right? We know it's not going anywhere with this 10 of Swords. So it's not about how do I make this work. No. It's about how this works for you. Because I'm telling you, you are going to shift gears in a major way. See, I told you, yours are just, I promise, the other stacks, their cards did not come out this fast. Yes. All right. So, first one that came out, Chariot. Swift victory, moving forward. For some of you, maybe even travel, but this is you moving ahead and finding your own success. Then, we also have the Page and the King of Wands. So, look at the growth potential here. We start with an inspired idea, an inspired action, and literally become a manifesting magnet, right? This is you fully in control of your drive, your intentions, your motivations, your direction. You are in control here. But I like just the fact that this is Wands. There is so much drive in you in this new direction that you can't be stopped. You cannot be stopped. No one can tell you nothing. Like, it's just, this is so good. This is so good and this is so great. Whatever this new direction is for you, you are totally being guided in a much more beneficial direction, right? And actually, as I say that, I look at this Page of Pentacles, and you had spirit guides with your oracle, and look, if this is you with the Page of Pentacles, they're your guides guiding you, leading you, showing you the way. So I'm not kidding. When you start seeing synchronicities and you start getting messages from your guides, pay very close attention, because they are really setting you up for a whole new endeavor, one that leaves you free from stress, free from worry, free from like the idea of being kind of like, I almost want to say like used and abused. Like, I do feel like you're in a position and people don't appreciate you, they're not utilizing you, they just kind of have you doing what they need you to do, right? And it's just not serving you. But that is changing. That is the old way. Now we're doing it the new way. And again, just to play with those synchronicities some more, you have 3 of the 4 pages here, right? Page of Swords, Page of Pentacles, and Page of Wands. So there really is a fresh new beginning for you. There's a brand new start in a brand new direction. So buckle your seatbelts, baby. Like, this is going to be huge, and it's going to be so good for you. It's literally going to fire you up, having the end come out with the Page of Wands and the King of Wands. And it's going to move very quickly here with this Chariot card. So I almost want to say, look for that new opportunity. Have your eyes open for a completely new chance to do something that feels more in alignment, that you're so passionate about. Look for that new chance, because it's coming. It's probably looking for you as hard as you're looking for it, all right? Loves, I'm going to wrap this reading up here, but so excited. Huge shift coming. I love this. I love this. As always, thank you for all your love and support. You guys are rock stars. If this resonated with you, please smash that like button. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. how this hit for you. I always love seeing all the comments from you guys. And if you're new, welcome. Make sure you hit that subscribe bell and get the notification bell on. I will be doing another pick a card reading at some point this week. I'll probably film it, if not today, maybe tomorrow, and hopefully it'll be edited and can upload maybe Thursday night, Friday, something like that. We'll see how that pans out. But I do plan to do another one at some point, so make sure you have the notification bell on so you can see when that pops up. But until then, enjoy, stay safe out there, take care. I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.